Here is my implementation of a German ENIGMA machine on a Kenbak-1. This is an emulator, of course, not a real Kenbak-1, but the real Kenbak-1 is a bit difficult to come across. A German ENIGMA machine has, or early ones at least, had 3 rotors and a reflector. And those rotors, every time you pressed a key, they would rotate a notch and change the cipher alphabet that was being used to encrypt your message. So there was a vast number of different settings you could have. You could switch the rotors around into different positions. You could move the rotors to a different starting position, or you could change out the rotors entirely to get completely different keys for your cipher. And this implementation on the Kenbak does all that. It's very simple to execute. What you do is you write down on a worksheet like this the message that you like to send. So I'm going to write down just the word Kenbak. I don't want to write out a long message because this can't be that long a video. Then from that you look at the key on your worksheet and you find the corresponding octal number. So with the K it is 012, E is 004, N is 015, B is 001, A is 000, and K is 012. So what we would do is you start your program and you enter in those values one at a time. 012, hit start, and it will produce an encrypted character, which is, in this case is 017 in octal. So I'll write down the 017. I'll hit clear. I'll type out the next letter, which is just a 4. You hit start, and you get it back 007. You clear it. We're going to type 015 next. Start. You get a 017 back. Clear. 1. Start. 027. Clear. Start, because A is all zeros. And you get 026. You clear. And 012 again. You notice that even though there is a K at the beginning and the end, the ciphertext that it produces are different because it uses a different cipher alphabet every time you press start. It rotates some of those rotors and produces a different cipher alphabet. So the last one is 014. Now if we look at the key to find the values for those ciphertext characters, the first one, 017, so it's O, 007 is H, 017 is P. I had written something down wrong earlier that I just had to correct it. 027 is X-ray. 026 is whiskey. And 014 is Mike. So our ciphertext for Kenbak is OHPXWM. Now, if I were to just enter that ciphertext right now, that would not decrypt it clearly because our rotors have advanced. What we need to do is we need to return the rotors back to their original position, and in this case, to do that, we have to configure a starting position in the memory for each of the rotor maps. In this case, we will start at memory address 4, and we will just set that to 0. that sets the first rotor back to 0. The first rotor has to make a full rotation before the next rotor will rotate, so we haven't entered enough to rotate the second rotor, so we'll just carry on with that. We'll just reset everything back to the start, and going to clear, and I will enter the O from the first letter of ciphertext and hit start, and what we get back is a 0, 1, 2, which is the original K. Then if I enter the 0, 0, 7, which is the H, and I hit start, I get back a 4, which is the E. So we are decrypting the ciphertext now and getting back the plain text. Anyways, if you'd like to look at how I implemented it, I have a write-up on the web and a couple of flowcharts. If you want to try to help me out in improving this, feel free to take it on and share what you come up with. Thanks.